Hello, welcome back at World of Warcraft. With
We begin our tale in a strange room we found with a bunch of children for some reason.
What the fuck are they doing? They're standing around like...
What is happening in the... This is in the second floor of a house. It feels like there's a...
It's like an orphanage or something. Or like
an operation happening
boarding
here,
house or some shit. They're... Why did they... Like, they're about to fight.
Saying, like, you know... They say be on the lookout for children being handled by adults that are not their parents, because this is probably like a child sex ring right here. What else? What the fuck else is
and
going
look,
on?
they have
an
a
orphanage.
And they have a skinning trainer and a leatherworking, so that's what they're doing with the fucking children, you know?
Oh, that's what they're going for in the game. These are like slave children to do the leatherworking for them. It's sex ring.
Oh, I thought they're skinning the children and turning them into lampshades. No,
they're literally like they're little child workers, you know.
Oh shit!
Making leather products for them.
So you learned fishing just now from this fishing trainer, because you want to be a farmer. So apparently fishing is necessary.
I look like a farmer. I guess I'll be a farmer.
But they don't have a fishing rod, so now we gotta go find one.
Oh my god!
You need something?
I'm in no hurry to fish, by the way, so
okay,
whenever we come across one, that's fine. Totally fine.
I think it'll be in this town.
But I need to be going southwest, by the way.
This way.
Oh, this is Goldshire. That wasn't very far.
No. This is the town where all of the South Park episode takes place, is right here in this middle of this town. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. It's pretty funny. Even to a non-World of Warcraft player, it's funny, I think.
I've seen like some Star Wars special with South Park.
Oh. Well, in the World of Warcraft one, it's all in-game footage. Like, most of the episode is actually in the game footage, not like...
Oh, that's pretty good.
Because they show them in the cartoon form, like they're on their computers, but then they'll be like, now they're in the world, you know?
Is a pestle anyway? Is the pestle the mortar and pestle? Is it the pestle the little grinding rock piece that grinds the actual, you know, things inside the mortar? Is that what it is?
Or maybe the other way. I don't know. I don't know which one the mortar is.
His last name is he's either a bowl or he's the little grinding stone.
And I've heard that the word is pronounced pestle, as in wrestle. Pestle.
Oh, God.
Mortar and pestle. But I don't know if I want to say it like that. It bothers me. So you know what I do?
Those words where I've never heard it said. I was just assumed my way was the right way.
You know what I'll do
Pestle.
You know how I solve that problem? I just don't say it. I just call it a mortar. I don't know if you noticed that in Icarus, I never call it a mortar and pestle.
Oh,
I just call it a mortar.
I thought you solved it by saying, you know how I solved the problem? I don't give a fuck. That's what you're about to say, but no, you're like, I just don't say it.
I just don't say the pestle part because I don't want to say it wrong.
Can you not talk to this,
hey there,
madam of the house? Or whatever.
No.
Is this not the whorehouse, madam?
No. The bartender... What is he? He just sells drinks, I think.
I supply only the finest goods.
Oh, okay. He supplies only the finest goods.
Be careful.
Cheese and food. Fuck that shit. General supplies.
This is the rest of the relaxation quest here.
Light bless you.
Refreshing spring water or pumpkin 5. Probably the spring water, eh?
Yeah, it's all I would just sell it. Sell it all.
Oh,
Fuck that shit. I mean, you could try it.
Do you need something?
Make this in your home. Sure. I will make this in your home.
Have a good
Talk to this innkeeper and tell him to make this your home. Make this in your home. So do you know you have this stone thing called the
oh yeah, that'll bring me back here.
Hearthstone? Yep. You can use it once every half an hour. Another example of something that used to be 60 minutes and then they made it 30. They made a lot of things less. Like, it used to be you had to be level 40 to get a mount. Now you can get it at 20, which is like, that's not half. That's like 1/4 the leveling time, maybe even 1/5 to reach level 20 versus 40. And then your level 60 mount, which is faster, you can get at level 40 now, which is also like way less time. You can reach 40 way easier than you can reach 60. Cook, butcher. You can get a cooking skill. Does one of these train?
How are you?
You want to learn how to cook?
If there's only a limit of 2 things you could learn, probably not.
No, cooking, fishing, and first aid don't count as the primary professions. So you can learn those on all the characters. So you should learn that shit.
Their cost is actually 95. This actually really is 95. I don't have it. I don't have it.
Here, trade me.
I'm poor.
Trade me. Look, trade.
Oh.
And then 2 silver. Here you go, you bum.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to accept this trade? You gotta make sure.
Accept this free trade.
Yeah, you have to make sure that you baby-proof it against, like, well, scammers. Because remember, there's like 7-year-old children playing this game, and then there's like a 35-year-old person trying to be like screw them out of all their things. They're like, yes, give me your that thing. It's worth nothing. I'll trade you this fucking rock, which is worth $1 billion. And the little kid's like, okay.
The adult version, because remember, you start as a child, then you become an adult, and then you revert to a child again, is where the 75-year-old grandpa goes. The person was like, hey, I'll just give me your 401k, $200,000 you have in there, and I'll invest it for you. Okay.
When you become a child again in old age, yeah.
Really lose. The child, and yeah, that age, you really lost your whole fucking life. Can I sell shit to this idiot? No, he's just a trainer.
You can sell to the butcher guy. Whenever you mouse over, they'll have different icons on cursor icons. The little bag symbol means like a seller. So you know you can that? On your mouse cursor.
Oh fuck!
It becomes a bag. When you mouse over the trainers, it shows a little book. When you mouse over a seller that can also repair your armor, it'll show a little anvil icon. But in general, those ones are also buy shit from you.
Very good.
Welcome to SiRiUS CoOp, the smokescreen.
This is Syria. At least I want it to be Syria, but
Syrian.
That name was long taken.
Syrian in the basement. What's in the fucking basement?
What is happening down here? A little cult? Basement cult?
Oh, here's the Warlock trainer. The Warlock is kind of like a mage, but they have a pet minion. And all of their spells are based around, like, damage over time and decaying and stealing health and, like, all that shit, You're playing the mage because it's just very straightforward. Boom, boom. Shoot fireballs. Rain down.
One thing I will say about these kind of games, though, MMOs, is they have this nicely done basement, and you can walk back here, and there's like, they have some decorations back here, but there's no purpose. Whereas in like a first-person shooter, there would be like, you'd get some kind of findable reward item for searching back here, So they have all this area they create, but not much actual use out of it. It's just like people standing around.
You know what the use of this basement is sometimes there's fucking horde attacking this town, murdering all the guards, and then I'd go hide down in the basement over here.
I see.
And I've done that before, like hiding in the basement. Or if I'm gonna go AFK and I maybe don't want that to happen, I'll go hide in the basement.
Here's the report to Marshall McBride quest completed.
I can start picking up these quests actually.
For the Alliance.
Fargo Deep Mine.
Light bless
Got
you.
actually silver for this one.
Be careful.
You got 1 silver?
Yep, and then some copper as well.
See you later. For the Alliance.
So
quest rewards are getting big.
Armorer, blacksmith. Where's the tailor? Like, you need to decide which 2 professions you want to learn, actually. I would recommend for your character enchanting and tailoring. Because unlike leatherworking, where you need to skin animals, which requires a skinning skill, and blacksmithing requires mining to get it, and alchemy requires herbalism to collect herbs, you need like 2 skills, the collecting one and then the creating one. But cloth, you basically just get from humanoid characters. So if you're not killing beasts and animals, you're killing humans. They usually just drop cloth and anyone can pick it up. You don't need a skill. So that allows you to get tailoring because your character gets all the cloth shit, or wears cloth armor, I mean. And then that frees up another slot to get enchanting, which gives you disenchanting, and you disenchant fancy magical items to get dusts and shards and other magical shit. And then you can use that to enchant your clothing to get buffs and stats. So and you can also enchant my shit.
That?
What's that?
Who teaches that?
I don't know if they have one in this town. I think you'd have to go to the actual city. You want to go to the city? Let's just do
Let's check out what is going on in this town then.
Trade supplies.
Pretty small town, actually.
Yeah, it's a shithole.
Greetings.
But look, here they have a fishing pole.
Why don't I see it?
Go with honor, friend.
Because you're blind.
Well
Oh, right here.
Yeah, there
I
it is.
see it.
Skinning knife, mining pick. You need those for those other professions. Blacksmith hammer, you need that for blacksmithing. Copper rod, needed by enchanter to make a ruined copper rod. I think I'll buy
Did
one.
I buy one?
I'm buying it for you. I'll give it to you in a
Okay.
little bit. You're a bum. I need to make sure I pay ahead of time for you. Do I want these? These ones look good, don't they? Yeah, they... What the fuck is this? Sticky control button shit. I don't understand.
Where did I get this pikeman shield from? I guess that was a reward. I'll sell it.
For the Alliance.
I have add-ons for my inventory. I have one called Arc Inventory, which sorts all my bags into categories and shit, which I define. Keeps my shit organized. I would not recommend playing with that at the start, though, because you want to experience the bag peasantry. I'll call it the bag peasantry. Of like, oh, you upgrade your bags and you get more bag slots, and you see sorting your own bags. And does this guy have a quest for you?
Hey there. Safe travels.
Oh, yeah.
See you later.
Me 2 times. That sounds very perverted somehow.
Good day to you.
Isn't that a thing? Two-time? When someone 2 times you?
Right, right. But
Two-timer? What does that mean again?
2 times sounds perverted somehow.
Doesn't that mean like he tricks you?
Yeah, 2 time you in the butt. 2 times in your butt.
Wait, the quest is already done here for me? What?
Light be with you. Light
Fishy
bless you.
Peril. Oh, I don't know if you have this quest because I'm higher level than you. So you don't see the quest yet. You'll see it once you get leveled up. What's your...
I see.
Do you want to go to the main city to get your professions, or do you want to just do the quests around here?
Let's do the quests around here. Is there a lot?
No. And eventually they'll actually tell you to go to the city anyway, so that's the proper progression. You're not even supposed to know there's a capital city.
I see. Everything's basically south.
Nice, into
From
the
what I can
farmlands.
tell on the map. These quests.
Into the farmlands.
This is like into the Shire.
Look, there's a character. That's the one thing I like about MMOs, is you see other people doing shit in the world. And we're playing on a PvP server, which the starting zones, they don't have any other... like, they don't have horde here. They can come here if they want, but, like, there's guards and shit that which will attack them and keep them out, like, at all the choke points. So they have to, like, sneak past them or fight their way past them to get in, and, like, there's achievements for, like, exploring the whole world. And, like, I was playing with Margaret in the past, and we'd have to go explore the other faction zones and sneak into their capital cities and shit like that just to discover everything. Because you get, like, achievements for exploring everything, every inch of the world. But
Here
for
they are.
the
This
most,
must be the freaks.
see how he's like red, and now he'll run at you when you come near.
Yeah. What a savage brute. Oh, freeze his ass. Bolts are a little faster, but I think they're a bit weaker,
Oh yeah,
from what I can tell.
they have 1.5 second cast instead of 2 or some shit. But so try doing a maximum range attack on one of these enemies. When you click on an enemy, your skill I think maybe, I hope you don't need an add-on for this, but it should show red, like if it's out of range. Where's an enemy? There. Click on that one. Now back up, keep back. Oh.
Oh, well, that's far enough for me.
Well, I think I want to see. I want to see it's if it's.
Okay.
I want to see if it shows that you can't, like, for me with my, maybe it's just my add-on. It shows like the key will show red until you're in range. But it'll only do it like, so click on this boar over here. See this boar? Click on that boar. Yeah, see how it's the keys? But you see how do the keys actually show red? Yeah, you see the keys show red on your skills? The key bind shows red. And then as you get close enough, the key bind will change to like not red. So that's how you can tell the exact range, the maximum range is right where it changes from red.
Pretty clever.
Yeah. So I was wondering if that's like a default behavior or not. I haven't played without mods for so long, I don't even fucking remember. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you noticed this. Whenever you get hit by an enemy, your casting bar gets pushed back a little bit, right?
Oh, that's what's going on.
Yeah, so then it won't finish casting for a little bit longer, so it'll take longer than 1.5 seconds. So try out this one, start with an ice bolt on this one, and then do fireball. See, now he's walking slow, so you have more time to do like your spells before he reaches you and starts doing
advanced.
Yeah, and then he'll, because once he starts hitting you, then you're like getting the pushback.
Advanced World of Warcraft, you know, it's like advanced Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. World of Warcraft Advanced Warfare.
Hey, look over here, there's a mining node.
Where'd you go?
Tink.
I see it.
Tink.
So are we playing Rust?
I don't know if you see, the other option is instead of doing tailoring and enchanting shit, you can just get harvesting professions, like get mining and herbalism, or one of the two, and then that way you can sell it and make more money because they sell on the auction house. That's an option sometimes people do, is they don't get any skills where they could craft shit for themselves, but they just get the harvesting skills, or two of them. Actually, mining and herbalism are not good together because you can only track one at a time on your map. Oh, here's another copper. But I have a button that I push that switches between tracking herbs and tracking mining nodes, so I could just constantly toggle, but it's really annoying, and I don't think most people would tolerate that. I just made a little macro for it, which you can look at here. Cast sequence, find herbs, comma, find minerals, and just alternates. Cast sequences alternating. And then I push it and it goes find herbs, find herbs, find minerals, find herbs, find minerals, and I have an add-on which...
We gotta find more of these idiots who drop these candles.
I think they're in this mine right here to our left.
It's too far away.
Sicko was hiding in the bush.
Yep. See this herb here? I'm herbalism and mining. That's what my two professions are. I was gonna get rid of my herbalism skill though once I get to the city, and I was gonna learn jewel crafting, which is the new profession they added in the Burning Crusade. And you do jewel crafting from mined stuff, so you usually pair it with mining. So I'm gonna keep mining and then do jewel crafting. And I might even get rid of mining and just make it so I'm jewel crafting engineering, because I have other characters that can do the mining for me, like my druid character. Yes, perfect. And then I will hit him with my hammer as he approaches. Almost, I'm gonna look.
Gold dust and large candle.
Oh look, and you got linen cloth, which is one of the first cloth materials that you're... These chests that that chest you just looted is kind of like, usually will guarantee good items, like magically enhanced green items, whatever. But you didn't get anything. Let's go inside the cave. You want to do that?
Kill this one more freak here. Yeah. Strike down that beast.
That little hammer that I do, my little magic hammer, it has a 10-second cooldown, so I can only cast it like every once in a while, you know? Once per battle,
Did I have
basically.
that on my other character I started with last time?
Yeah, you were playing a paladin, yep.
Yeah.
Paladin is like a warrior, but with heals and stuff. Like they wear, they're like a warrior in the fact that they wear plate armor. And they're like a tank character, tanking class. Ooh, I got the quest too. Ooh, there's a corpse here. That's a player. Player corpse. Someone did not make it out. They probably tried to run out and they pulled all the enemies. Yeah, so by the way, when you play co-op as a mage, it's even better because guess what? I can just attack them and then they'll attack me. And as a tank, I have a bunch of skills that will make them attack me. And then you just fucking shoot them as I'm killing them. The advantage of a mining skill is that it makes it more interesting to go inside of mines because you get to mine shit. Look at that. Mining level 33. Or skill level 33. Scout through the Fargo Deep Mine, complete. Oh, my questie. My questie is announcing to the party my objectives.
We're completed.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
So the way that the combat works in this game, there's this thing called aggro, which has to do with how aggro the enemies are towards you, and it's based on how much damage you've done to them. But also, if you do healing, that counts as aggro. Like if you're doing a bunch of healing, then they might get mad at you, and suddenly the enemies will start running towards the healer, and then the tank has to like save the healer by using like taunts and stuff like that to get like, no, attack me, beast, you know. So I have an add-on which shows the aggro numbers, so you can see who's got how much aggro exactly in points, like literal numbers. Beast, I'm trying to mine here, beast. But you don't have to worry about that aggro shit. I'll just do that. Basically, I'll be watching it and. But like since you made first contact with this beast right here that's attacking you. Now I have to kind of like take aggro from you, I guess. I'm not sure why I get so much more aggro than you. Normally the mage is like pushes the aggro really hard because they do a lot of damage. Oh, it's because I'm level fucking 12. I just realized I hit really hard.
Need one more gold dust.
See how if I stand on this side, you can see that I have the aggro because they're facing towards me. They're attacking me. And then you won't even take any damage at all, which is kind of like the whole point of playing in a group. In the dungeons, all the enemies have 3 times the health. They're called rare elites. I mean, not rare elites. The rares are.
Got all the quest items. That's the wrong spell there. Pushing the wrong spell button.
That's still recharging.
See if all 3 of these are beating on you.
Here.
Oh, he's the leader.
That
Got his
spell
ass.
isn't ready yet.
Loot his ass. Take his candle.
He tried to like walk away.
Oh yeah, it's funny. The beasts in this game they never try to run, but the humanoids will try to flee. The cowardly humans are humanoids. Well, not just humans, but like humanoid is like all of the upright walking creatures, you know? Like it includes fucking freaks like kobolds, but does it show that when you mouse over, when you click on him on his tooltip? It shows, when he's still alive, it would show it. Level 8 corpse. It doesn't show what he is, but when he's not dead yet, it will say, if you click on this one, it says level 6 humanoid. So, that's why they're also dropping cloth and shit.
Where does it show that?
Right on the bottom right corner of your screen, it says Kobold Miner level 6 humanoid.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
I have an add-on which repositioned that tooltip so it's not all the way in the fucking bottom corner.
That's really stupid. Like, it should be like over here in the middle somewhere, like in this area.
I know, right? You shouldn't have to get an add-on to be able to reposition it either.
Do we gotta go through this mine, or do we just go back the other way?
I still have to get candles and shit.
I need to get closer. I can't trust that yet.
Kill these fucks.
Still recharging.
You want to give me some items? Your shit's full.
How do I do that? A trade?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Trade me and then click on me and then right-click my nameplate up top there. Go right-click that and then go trade. Or you can inspect me and you could look at all my armor and gear I'm wearing. You can only trade 6 items at a time. You can right-click them to move into the...
Oh, okay.
Give me that mail shit. Here, I'll give you back 1 silver. Ooh, actually, you're giving me almost 1 silver. I'll give you 2 silver.
Give you that one. That one's worth quite a bit.
28
Mace is
copper.
worth fucking 72. I want to sell that.
I'll give you 3 silver for it.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
that mace. I'll give you a fair rate.
I wanted. Oh, it's already. I guess I was already giving it.
Oh,
This other one, another mace.
okay,
58.
58,
But
28.
these 2 shovels are 47, 47.
Oh, okay. Give me one. Alright, that
Is
should
that
be
good?
40. Yeah, that should be almost 3. I have 84 slots in my fucking bags. So I have all the bags because I'm already sending bags from my even higher level characters to this character, you know. So I have 4 16 slot bags. You just have your basic backpack, which is 20 slots.
Yep.
Or wait, what? Is your
16 even. 16 slots. Pathetic.
wait, why does it show 20? What?
What?
That's confusing. I thought your basic bag was 20 slots. What the fuck?
No idea.
That's weird. I can't even see it anymore. My interface is way too upgraded or whatever. I can't even see the basic bags. Kill these fools.
I can melee them sometimes. It's weird. Only if I'm like really close and I click on them. She does like a melee. I think this
wait, hold on.
mine might go deep, yo.
Click on, open your inventory, or your options, I mean. Or sorry, no, not your options. Close that shit. Open your spell book with P. And then click on the normal category, the top one. That one, yeah. There's one under there called auto attack. The very first thing, auto attack. Put that on your bar somewhere.
Perhaps under the first one, or
Yeah. Mostly you can initiate auto attack just by right clicking an enemy, and that'll start meleeing or whatever. So I don't know if you should put it in 1, but you should you can just put it on your bar just so you can see that it's happening or not, because it'll like indicate with a red thing. But you can basically start auto attacking by right clicking an enemy.
I see. I see. Auto attack. Let's see how much damage she does. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good with this quarterstaff I have. Come on, you freak. Why does she fail so hard? Please hit him. Love of God,
She misses because like, so you see at the left there, it shows like your staff skills going up with each hit.
Now it's so bad.
So, because you haven't used it, it's all based off of how much you attack. For melee weapon skills, like when I switched from my two-handed mace to my two-handed sword, I had to like start leveling up my two-handed sword skill.
Because that was brutal. That was so bad.
Yeah.
Let's try some more.
Oh shit! We've been attacked by 3 beasts.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't test that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, your health is low.
Right. I have healing potions though.
I have a
I
healing.
survived the battle.
I have a healing spell.
Oh, nice.
A paladin.
That's still
I'll
recharging.
get my bow up now. Bow staff up now.
I got all the candles. Die, beast.
Yeah.
Alright, do I have anything else left? Fucking 3 out of 10 gold dust from these idiots? What the fuck? 4 out of 10. Okay, we gotta murder, like, just mass murder them now. Like it's genocide time, you know?
Rat genocide, Vermintide, right?
Yeah, Vermintide.
I can't cast that yet. That's still
They're quite
recharging.
discouraging Vermintide. By the way, I don't think enough people played actually Vermintide 1 and 2 to realize how good it was.
6 out of 10. Vermintide's a pretty good game, yeah. It's a
I'd go back
melee...
and play it some more, actually.
Melee
It's
Left
my
4
favorite.
Dead. It's made by... Oh, and I was going to talk about this with Helldivers. I kind of want to save to talking about it next time we play Helldivers, but let's talk about the engine. So, Fat Shark, the maker of Vermintide, made an engine. It wasn't called Stingray yet, but it was called something. Probably like, you know, Fat Shark engine. I don't know. But then they sold it to Autodesk, which is the company that makes Maya and 3D Studio Max, which I think they bought one of those from a competing company. So they bought out their competitor just so they can own both, and they sell Maya and 3D Studio Max as if they're competing products, but they're both owned by the same company now. But so they wanted to buy another engine, which is like a 3D game engine. So they bought this engine from Fat Shark, and actually,
That spell isn't ready yet.
oh shit, that's actually how Fat Shark was able to make all of the funding for Vermintide 1 is by selling that engine, which then they renamed to the Stingray engine. So they sold it, but then they still used it for their own game. Isn't that pretty dope? Like you make an engine and then you sell it to make a bunch of money so you can fund making your game, but you still use your own engine.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
here's the lame part of that equation, is that Autodesk was just like, well, fuck this whole thing isn't working, like Unity and Unreal Engine are too popular, we're never going to be able to compete. And then they just fucking scrapped the engine and they like fucking ended support and development for it. And so the games that were
Locked
made...
it up in the vault.
And so Helldivers 2 was actually made with the Stingray engine. But it was like one of the last games, and they said that they started production 6 years ago on Helldivers 2, and so they had already started making the game when they figured out that the engine was like discontinued. So the only games that were made with that Stingray engine are Vermintide 1, Vermintide 2, Darktide, which is like that first-person shooter gun Vermintide game, and then Helldivers 2. And I think there might be a few more, but it's actually a really good-looking engine. It has like really good...
Darktide was actually pretty good, I thought.
Well, like in Vermintide, do you remember how shiny the metal is and stuff? It has like really good graphics, and smoke effects and fog effects are really good too.
Did you use your dust yet?
Need one more.
One more.
One more gold dust. Give it to me, Kobold Tunneler. There, I got it. Yeah, all done. Let us go.
Fuck you, sell it.
Back in town. I think we gotta turn it in.
That's still recharging.
A pervert runs up from
freak.
the...
Down in your mind, you beast.
Back this way. Ooh. There's herbs in both directions. Ah. Killed this beast.
I can't test that yet.
How do I know how much I've upgraded my staff by hitting with it a bunch? How do I know?
If you push, fuck, I don't know the button, but it's, you need to open your skill panel. You had it open at some point. It's not that one, it's a different one. Try character. Push your character button to open your character. And then down at the bottom it says skills.
Apparently it's K.
And then it'll show your weapon skills there. So I have like 200 swords, 60 out of 60, 200 maces, 25 out of 60. What does yours say for staff?
25 out of
Staves.
25.
Staves. How do you pronounce that word?
I want to say stabs, but
I think it's stabs.
who knows?
Yeah.
So
Staves.
25 out of 25 means I've maxed it out, or what?
Yeah.
Till I get a higher training for it, or what?
No, once you reach a level 6, you can reach 30, and then.
Oh, I see.
But it's
okay.
like it's based on level. So when you're fighting a level 6 enemy, you're like 5 points under. So sometimes you'll miss more often. This is the way that they guarantee that you can't fight like really high level enemies. Wait, this way.
There's a quest thing here.
Oh, I
for
want
me.
to. I want to get that shit.
Is there a silver exclamation mark over this one? What does that mean?
I think you're not high enough level to pick it up.
Hello.
Oh,
Be
Or
careful.
something. Something like that. So could you not pick up that quest?
yeah, I can't even talk to her.
Okay, you need to should be higher level. I picked it up. One I can actually.
Wait a minute. Auntie Berenice in quotation marks. What does that mean?
Hello.
What the fuck does that mean?
Safe travels.
So
Is
that
this
quest.
actually a man?
Did you get a?
Auntie.
Did you get a?
Quote unquote auntie.
Did you pick up the quest from her?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one for me wasn't showing up because it's too low level, so that wasn't even showing up. But I could still,
Wow.
like, there was no exclamation mark, but I could still talk to them and pick it up. Alright, let's go back to the little Goldshire town. Although all these quests are probably here in this area-ish.
There's one that's down further down here, but we gotta go back up first. I feel like I'm in the Shire at the beginning of Lord of the Rings. You know, it's peaceful and nice, and there's a few low-level enemies maybe, but
Yeah, it's like farmlands.
beat this guy with the staff.
I'll turn my back so I won't attack, so you can beat it up. Or I could
Try to
just...
stay away from him. I guess there's too many.
Oh yeah, so then other thing is like the range that the red enemies will run to attack you at from is also based on your level. So if you're level 5 and they're level 6, they're like more likely to attack you than if they were level 5 and you were level 5, you know? And if they're like level 30 and you're level 5, they're going to attack you from like really far away, which makes it so it's really hard to run into a high level zone because you're going to be attacked from things from like really fucking far away. They kind of keep you level locked to within 5 levels of your character. And actually if the enemy is like 10 levels higher than you, then it'll show like, it won't even show their level. It'll just say question mark level. And then you're like, oh fuck, it's a question mark. And then you like run.
It's like seeing just the skull icon in like co-op shooter games, you know, when you're...
Yeah. That's
Skull
actually...
means do not approach in Borderlands.
Yep.
Looking for something specific.
Sell all
My
their
quest
shit.
turn-ins. This guy, 1 silver, 25 copper. The new quest, worth 3 silver. A lot of experience. Damn. Where else can I turn these in? There's one inside here.
Selling all the shit you gave me earlier. The kobold mining shovel, guess what? Those 2 that you gave me, which said they sell for 47 copper each, right? Guess how much
No.
they sell on the auction house for? 7 gold, motherfucker. Not even
What?
not even silver, 7 gold. You know why?
But why? It's a
See you
shovel.
later.
Because it's a shovel and because it's like role playing. people want it for the cosmetic look of it. Isn't that silly?
And yet they're too lazy to just run over to this area to start and get
Well,
one or two.
Yeah, they're so rich. They make like 100 gold in like 10 minutes. So they're just like, fuck
I
it.
see.
7 gold. It's literally like 10 seconds of their time leveling.
This
And
is
in
the
their
guy who
original.
will spend $10,000 for a Nvidia card instead of 1,000 because
Because he's just so
he couldn't
rich
be bothered. He couldn't be bothered to go out of his way.
Light bless you.
to make his own video card. No.
No, to find a deal or whatever. He's just like, fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's easier. Just take. Don't waste my time. Here's 10,000. Don't waste my time.
How
Yeah.
are you? See you around.
This quest person
Have a good
behind the
one.
house.
Turn all these quests in. Probably inside the house, I would guess.
I was in there. I didn't see any. Are they upstairs or some shit? Must be because I'm not finding them. I need a Quake 2 compass, please. That points me to the waypoint. You know.
Right, that's the one thing they don't have in this game is like a directional thing on the HUD saying where, which you can get an add-on for that called TomTom.
Oh, nice.
You can get TomTom, which will have a giant arrow that points towards it. It still won't exactly do what the Quake thing does, which is show the pathing, right? Priest trainer, physician. Wait, does the physician teach you
Since they're
first
right
aid?
next to me. Are they beneath
How are
me
you?
or?
Look, you
See
can
you
learn
around.
first aid from this one. Physician.
That also doesn't count as your profession.
Yeah, you can make bandages and shit. First aid, cooking, and fishing are like kind of like secondary professions, they're called, I think. Might as well learn all of them.
They tend to be the professions of women.
Secondary.
And what was the other one?
Cooking, first aid, yeah, shit.
Nursing,
fishing.
cooking, and what?
And fishing. Fishing.
No, well, that one's the fishing is the domain of man.
I supply only the finest goods.
It's kind of like hunting in the water.
It's
What if
gotta
I...
be like maybe it's in the basement
Oh,
below
it's
or something. 'cause
basement
I don't know
dweller.
what the fuck.
Yeah, it's the basement person. No? What the fuck?
I don't understand. There's a
Hold on.
question mark on my map, but I don't know how to get to it.
Oh, fuck, it's right here. It's William Pestle.
Oh,
Mr. Mortar.
oh, there he is, the asshole.
We just ran in and then he's like on the left.
What
side.
can I
Plain
do for
sight.
you? See you later.
1
Safe
silver.
travel.
Okay, look, and his quest is bring to Stormwind in the trade district. So
See
this
you
is the
later.
quest which will lead you into the city for the first time, the main capital city. This is how
Glitchy.
they lead you along, and now they're like, you've done all your basic shit here, let's go to the city.
I mean, essentially, it's the same shit. But I'm thinking, I don't know why this game reminds me of Gothic 2, but I guess like the timing is the same. Like Gothic 1 was 2002, I think, and then Gothic 2 was, I think, like 2005. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's somewhere around there. Anyways, it's a similar time frame as Gothic, so therefore I will endlessly compare it to Gothic. But in that game, they also lead you along the same way.
Yeah,
Quest to quest, so you go to the next town and like, you find the next little area you're supposed to get to.
you
You were
have.
playing this at the time. I was playing Gothic 2 at the time, so that's the only difference.
I did play Gothic 2. I don't know if I played it all the way to the end. I played Gothic 3 also a lot, but
Gothic 2 is really good, and then also there's an add-on called like Night of the Hunter, Night of the something. It was actually a really good add-on.
now the one I didn't play, which you played, was Gothic 1. I never played that at
it
all.
was quite interesting, actually.
Because that's like the first one. It's all inside of the fucking prison bubble
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
I would say the second one though is the better story, so better gameplay. So you didn't miss
Bigger
much by
world.
not playing the first one.
Yeah. All right.
Where's
Just,
Billy McClure? Apparently over here. Are they also inside? There must be inside. Everyone's inside this goddamn
Yeah.
tavern or whatever this thing is. Where are they? Here, William Pestle again, apparently.
oh, he's giving a quest. What? Oh, you never picked it up? Weird.
Oh, I did.
Thought you did. Oh, your quest log is full.
Oh,
No, your inventory is full. He wants to give you an item. You
how
gotta
do I sell shit again?
talk to this bartender, general supplies person here.
Find me the nearest seller.
That one. Yeah, sell
What
all
can
your
I help
shit.
you with?
Mails and maces and things I can't wear. Leather. Allergic to leather. Shovels. I had another shovel, by the way. Maybe you wanted that shovel. Oops.
Wait, you can buy it back.
Oh.
Look, see the buyback menu? Your last, whatever, 12 items you can buy back. Yep.
Yeah.
You want that shovel. You want to sell it on the auction house for 7 gold.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is, I would say, one of the lame parts of the auction house. And having these future expansions where people just make way more money because they have to scale everything up and up and up, you know? It's like, you get to, like, you don't get to experience it the original way where, like, there's no fucking way a shovel would sell for 7 gold back in the original vanilla WoW. Even a level 60 wouldn't pay that much gold for, you know, they weren't that lazy yet. But when you're making a fucking 1,000 gold every hour with just basic questing, then 7 gold becomes nothing. So, like, the advantage of that is that you get to make way more money with your professions now as a low level. So I'm able to make hundreds of gold as a low level character. I wasn't able to do that when I first played, you know? It just has to do with the market difference. It's like a bunch of rich fucks, basically.
Trading.
Oh, the shovels? You don't want to sell it?
No.
No.
You can do it.
2 more shovels. I got 4. That's 28 gold.
Yeah.
28
Make
gold.
yourself rich.
Actually,
Have no need for money.
I have a character just for trading, just for selling on the auction house. He's a level 2 rogue called Undercutter because he undercuts everything on the market. He's like undercut, like people will try and undercut me and then they don't realize, like, I just log in later and to see if anyone's undercut me and then I undercut them again and again and again. I'm like always got to be at the bottom.
They're like, motherfuck.
His name is the
Players
Undercut.
like this.
Yeah. I'm like selling like fucking shirts for 40 gold and stuff, which costs like 5 silver to make, which, because it's like people just like want a certain shirt and they want it now and they're like, I want a black shirt. And so then they look on the auction house for like black shirts and they're like, oh, it's 40 gold's the cheapest, fuck it. And then you just buy it.
Well, all these other quests are now kind of far away. Maybe this is the end of this video.